Okay, okay, okay. Mm, all right, I'll use this one. Mm, all right, I'll invite my crypto friends too. Oh, all right, how are you guys? Uh-huh. All right, all right, all right. Mhm. So, tell me if you can hear me. I guess you can. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you. Um, LA. I'm gonna call you LA. I don't want to butcher your name. Mm, all right. Brogan, how are you? Awesome, awesome. Okay. So this is a pretty cool one. How are you, Sasan? Oh, I'm sorry if I'm just super tired. But doesn't matter. I'm here, and we are going to rock it. How are you, Diet? Healing Diet. Yeah, I dig that name. So, uh, Kumar, I don't know what you said, but I'm going to translate it. Hello, Kumar. How are you? So, pretty cool day today. David Peterson is in the house. Right. How are you guys? Pretty cool day today, FOMC day. We already made money with that gold long, and yeah. Anos Banakam. Wow, what language is that? Hello, Molly. Tell me which coin I can buy now. A 25-cent US dollar coin. Why don't you tell me what coin I can buy right now? So pretty cool day today, FOMC day. Everything. I'm fine, thank you. Nature and beauty. So hello, the league. So today was a great day. I mean, we're having a great week, or on the VIP side. We took a goal long at the open, not at the open, right? I was a little late on that trade, to be completely honest. My entry was at the break of these highs, and I took profits right here on this level just before the move down. So that was a great trade. The reason that I took that long is because today is FOMC day, and it's expected that the Federal Reserve is going to hike rates again, and the economic projections are going to be a little bit dire, inflation-wise, right? So if you notice, that's why we had that big spike in gold. You know. Early um, pre-market London, I think. I don't know. And that's also. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you. I'm just assuming someone said bless you. Uh, and that's also we had that big spike in the Japanese yen and in the U.S. dollar. Privileged to have you as a trading guru, Jerome. That I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you, mate. I mean, those kind words just make this all worth it. How much can you gain on Tamadoge? I don't know. I just joined your VIP and I haven't made money yet. Well, mate, I don't know why. When did you join? I mean, we this week we haven't had a single losing trade. I want to learn trading. Can I get your number? No, you may not get my number. But if you want to learn trading, just join our VIP group and start by that. Have a look at what we do. Because I mean, we not only send signals, right? We explain why we take those trades. Vanakama what language is that? How much can I get on Tamadoge? I don't know what Tamadoge is. Right. So that's why we had those spikes. I mean, I wanted to monetize on that exactly that, that early spike in gold. Why? Because I mean, it's expected that the Federal Reserve is going to bump interest rates. Let's have a look. Um, we have 8 minutes until the market opens, so we're still good. So it's expected that we're going to get a hike of 75 basis points uh, on the federal funds rate. So what that says is that the Federal Reserve is seeing inflation very, very high, so they're doing whatever it takes to battle and bring inflation down. So that's why we had that spike high. I mean, this move was very, very easy uh, to to forecast. Why your VIP run lost, boss? I don't know what that means. You can join the VIP group. I'm gonna send you the link, mate. I mean, yeah, just go here and subscribe. So for all of you that are, asking about losses, I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't lost a single trade this week. That's crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. And also, last week someone was really mad because, I mean, they lost 30% on one trade. And that, my friend, is not my fault. That's just super bad risk management on your side. Um, yeah. So what we're going to do, what I'm looking at here at the open or US equities, this is what I want to trade. I was looking at the S&P 500, and what the thing that I dig about the S&P 500 is this. It had been trading. Yesterday we took a short on the S&P 500. Um, uh, the short that we took was this one right here. This was a short that we took on the S&P 500. That was a cool trade too, which made money. I don't know what you're talking about, right? And I don't know if this was yesterday. And today it has been quite choppy, right? This spike high, right, is exactly what I'm looking or what I was looking for to get short on the S&P 500. I wanna go short in U.S. equities because of FOMC day, right? I am not going. I am not going to hold, trades during, during the data dump, but what I'm looking at is just the same trade idea that I had in gold. Just the market pricing in what's going to happen if it's not already priced in. So if you notice here, um, yeah. First of all, let me just put on my S&P 500 chart here on my MT4 just to be extremely ready for the open. Uh, if you are a VIP, heads up because this is going to get very volatile and it's very possible that I mean I am not going to be able to send a signal. So that's 38 17. Just calculating my position size. I'm sorry. Jesus. Um, Just a second, guys. I'm just calculating my position size. So about 50. Uh-huh. So, what I'm looking at is quite simple. Quite simple. Can I get your WhatsApp number? No, no, you may not. How to become one of your team members? Well, just subscribe to the VIP group. You can start by doing that. And then you can escalate on other educational products and development, trading development that we are working on. So basically, this rally, this spike high, is exactly what I'm looking at for new shorts. So what level I'm looking at for shorts? Pretty obvious that the level that I'm looking at is around the 38.86. So what's happening right now, if you notice here, this is just liquidity getting taken out, right? Those are weak short players in the market getting stopped out before the real move to the downside, right? Where is it going to happen? I don't know. No one knows. But the area that I'm targeting is this one right here. I mean, just exactly where price is trading at the moment, actually. So should I get short right now? No, I'll wait at the open. Let me go to the 5-minute chart. Just, the reason that I don't want to get short is because I just hate front running the open because it gets super volatile. And today it is going to get extremely volatile. So we might get a spike high just to get this short-term liquidity. Hold on. Oh, mother, what happened here? Oh, oh boy. Hello? All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Team member like Olympio, no, you can't. You can't. You can't. We run a very tight ship. All right, I'm sorry. What the hell happened with my computer? I don't know. All right, cool. So, yeah, Giovanni, ransomware. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You guys are speaking, gibberish. So, um, yeah, so the reason that I'm not taking a short right now is because I hate front running the open, and it's very possible that we're going to get a spike below those highs, just to get. Um, all right, the market just opened. I'm going to short up, and I'm going to look at possible shorts. Yep, possible shorts. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to grab my MT4, very possibly what I'm going to do is just put on a sell stop below these lows. Just looking at some reaction here in the markets. And yeah, my stop losses are going to be around the 38.88. So all the way up here with depending on what happens, right? With targets all the way down here until these very lows. So yeah, I'm gonna put on that trade at the moment, and if price breaks with my stop loss level, which is looking like it's going to happen, I'm going to look at the next area of supply. But this could be just a bear trap, and this is why I don't front run the open, right? This is why I don't front run the open. Mm, looking good, 1 minute chart. Yes, looking very good. So here, this is going to be my trade. Much, a much tighter stop loss. Placing that shit now. 1 minute chart. Yep. So, hold on. Boom, boom. It's getting volatile. But here it goes. Just let me place that trade 0.5, um, 0.45 actually. Sell stop. 38.69.50. 38 69.50. 38.88. 38.88. I think I'm gonna be able to send that to my VAPs. Just a second, guys. What the fuck is my stop loss level? So yeah, that's my trade. All right, cool. Sending that to my VAPs. Hold on. Shit. Uh, 500. Sell stop. Let's see. Sell stop at uh, just got triggered. Just got triggered short, mates. Copy. Sending this very fast. I am not going to calculate the R or nothing. I want my VAPs to profit with me. So you are just going to have to wait. And TP is what? 15. Hold on. TP should be 38, 37. All right. 38, 37 for a 1% risk. Boom. Sent. VIPs, you are welcome. So, this is my trade. Right. So right now, my trade is in profits. This is looking very good. Very, very, very good. 1 minute chart. I'm just managing this trade. Pound yen. Also looking very good. Gold is crashing. I mean, not crashing, but what? I'm gonna go through gold in just a second. Let me just grab my thoughts on this current position. 38.85. All right, so cool. I'm back. Um, this is my trade, right? 5 minute chart. Basically, this is what I'm looking at, right? I just planned this trade, well, before the market opened. I was not going to take a short position whilst the market was not open because I was not going to gamble. But once I saw, price taking out this liquidity right here and reversing, I am pretty happy with my shorts at the break of the immediate structure, which is this one right here. So we broke with the structure. Price might print a new lower high, or it might not. So that's my S&P 500 trade, mates. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with this short 5 minute chart. If you have any questions about what we do, just go ahead and ask. That's why I do the shows. Um, you know, it's for you. Right, so gold. Everybody's asking about gold. Let's have a look at gold. All right. Just let me have a look at some other markets very quickly. Now, I am going to manage this trade quite aggressively. I'm sorry. Um, if price breaks above the 38.80 level or so, I might take half off. But I mean, I still looking very good. Still looking very good. So gold. Oh, yeah, I mean, after today's spike high, right? This is the trade that we took earlier today with the VIPs. I'm sorry, guys. I got something in my eye. This is the trade that we took with the VAPs. Right? Gold has been just chopping around. This is a no trade range for me. What I'm looking at here is this, right? Possible. Uh, this is the possibility, right? Hold on. Right after that spike high, right? Gold is on the short term very bullish, right? But if you notice here, we have some deep buyers, deep buyers, deep buyers, deep buyers, deep buyers. So in my opinion, what we could look at is just gold taking out all of those lows to come back to this zone right here, around this zone. I'm not going to be exact, but around the 1665 level or so before continuing higher, right? And the reason that I'm looking at this possibility is because of this. If you look at this high right here, it got taken out, but this looks very trappy, right? Very, very trappy. Um, Tons of breakout traders got trapped here. Breakout, systems are not working in these market conditions. You have to be smarter. And yeah, I'm not looking at trading gold at the moment. So if this plays out, mate, and also just have a look at this very big supply area that we have here to the left. So gold is trapped inside. Oh boy, hold on. Gold is trapped inside of these two zones, this supply zone and this demand zone, right? Now, what are we going to do? Well, we need to wait for gold to come back down, right, to this demand zone that created the break of the structure, you know, um, and we have to wait for all of these weak and long players to get taken out of the market. Um, right, so I'm taking um, managing this S&P 500 quite aggressively, right? Here, 1 minute chart, uh, quite aggressively. Actually, you know what? I am going to keep this trade open. Um, I'm going to keep this trade open. Um, no matter what, I am fine with that 1% risk that I have on this trade. I am not going to manage it aggressively. The reason that I'm not going to do that is because of this. If you are a VAP, you know that yesterday I sent a Brent short um, idea, right? So this was my Brent long idea, but I sent a Brent short idea yesterday, um, right here, right? My entry, I don't remember quite well, but my entry was around these levels. And I closed my trade at break even, right? Because of how choppy it was, right? And because it was drawing down quite a little bit, right? So I closed it at break even just to see price hit my ultimate targets. Um, and that is basically what I'm looking at here on the S&P 500. It's not the same. It's not the same setup, but it also doesn't have the same probability of success. But uh, liquidity wise, it's pretty similar. So I'm going to hold on to this trade no matter what. I'm pretty confident about my thought process on this possible short. I already took the decision to take that trade. If I get stopped out for a 1% loss, that is completely fine with me. This is coming back to the setup. This is super solid setup. It's a super solid setup. Just looking at this, this is the true zone of supply that I'm trading. My stop losses might be a little bit tight. That might be. Um, that my stop losses might be a little bit tight. But if you look at it, I'm talking about liquidity. Liquidity wise, is yeah, it's basically the same, right? Um, Early weak short players getting stopped out before price taps the supply zone and continues lower. More so because we have the FOMC day to day, and it is expected that the Federal Reserve is going to hike rates by 75% basis points, which is very, very, very bearish for equities. So everything, I like this trade, no matter what. What about silver? God damn it! What about silver? What about silver? Why don't you tell me what you're looking at in silver, and then we can move on from there. Right. Cool. So I'm gonna stop looking at that. Let's have a look at silver. Much like gold, I haven't traded silver in a while, but why don't we have a look at this market, right? Um, I'm not gonna do a full-on analysis in silver, but again, same thing. Trappy, trappy, trappy. Early shorts getting stopped out before possible real move to the downside. But again, you know, I haven't traded silver in a while. I've been focusing on gold, and it has. That focus on gold has paid off because we have made some cool money this week alone in three gold trades. All right, so um, right. Uh-huh. So you have any questions, guys? That's why I'm here. You're welcome for this trade. And it really doesn't matter if it hits stop loss or it makes money. You know, because on a vacuum, in the long term, this setup, I would take this setup every single time on a vacuum because it prints money, in my opinion. Right, so that's what I have to say about the S&P 500. Damn it. Any more questions? Should we delete buy stops gold swing trade from this morning? No. Ah, that's a great question, Nenad. That's a great question. I'm going to wait and see, right? Because, all right, I'm going to answer your question here, mate. Taking this account that tracks all the VIP trades. Let's go to gold, right? I'm still holding just the last part of my gold longs from earlier today. I took 63 pips out of it. I took it right at the top. But on that gold, on that swing trade, let me just thicken this chart out for you, mate. Mm. On that swing trade, what I'm looking at is a break of this, this range, right? Also, if you look at the daily, I'm gonna show you here on my chart. Boom. Let's go to the weekly chart. Weekly chart in gold. On the weekly chart in gold, what I'm trading, and this is a swing trade. This is a swing trade, so these stops are very wide. But what I'm trading is this level, right? The 1672 level. I really don't care about this previous weekly candle that closed below. That printed um, below these lows, etc. Really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. What I'm looking at is this big level on the weekly chart. If we go to the daily, all right. Mhm. If we go, hold on, I'm just looking at my. If we go to the daily chart, right? If we go to the daily chart, same story. Same story, right? Price, we are seeing a ton of buying pressure here. I'm sorry, at these levels. Go to the 4 hour chart, mate. If we go to the 4 hour chart, right, same big buying pressure, and you can see it on these bullish candles, right? Sellers are not strong enough just to break with these lows, with those lows. Possibly I'm gonna get stopped out of my S&P 500 short. Who knows? Sellers are just not strong enough. I mean, I'm definitely not going to be a buyer at these levels for a swing trade because I need this structure to break, right? I need this structure to break. So, that's why I have my buy stops here and my stop losses all the way down here. Now, having said that, um, I'm going to see how gold trades, you know, before the FOMC data dump because, um, I mean, yeah, because it's going to get very volatile, and I haven't decided if I'm going to delete that pending order or not. Right? Yeah, I mean, definitely. I haven't been triggered on the pound yen myself. I haven't been triggered on the pound yen, as you can see here, right here. I haven't been triggered, and yeah, my entries at the 1618 level. I haven't been triggered. But again, um, if I don't see price moving really in my direction, I'm going to delete that order on the pound yen. So the reason also that I'm looking at some possible sketchy moves on the Japanese yen is this. So if we go to the 50-minute chart on the pound yen, right, on the pound yen, on the Japanese yen basket, again we saw the same move as gold, right? Big spike to the upside, a move down to the daily open. These levels are pretty much holding. And if we get a continuation higher on the Japanese yen, I'm going to get trigger short on the pound yen, which I will close before the FOMC meeting. Right? So I got stopped out on my S&P 500 shorts. Uh-huh. First loss of the week. That is fine. So I got stopped out on my S&P 500 shorts right here. And I'm going to keep on looking for shorts on the S&P 500. Anything below these highs right here, anything below the 38.91, 38.92 level is bearish for me. So I'm going to keep on looking for shorts on the S&P 500. Like I told you, my stop losses might have been too tight. My stop losses might have been too tight on this trade. I'm going to journal that trade and just look at what happens next. And it's very possible that yeah, my stop losses were too tight on this trade. In hindsight, my stop losses should have been all the way up here. Um, I'm not going to take another short position here. Aggressive short position, my add, you know, on the top of the supply zone. I'm not gonna do that. But I'll keep my eye on this market because yes, I'm still looking for shorts. Right. And so for a beginner trader, could you recommend a couple of trades to focus on like gold, S&P 500, oil? I mean, for a beginner trader, do not fucking trade those markets. Yeah, don't trade those markets if you are a beginning trader. Focus on learning how to read price action. I'm gonna be mad if this is what's going to happen. So I was part of that liquidity shit. Like this happened. Yeah, I'm not gonna take another short. You know, mm, mm, really didn't touch 38.88 on my forex funds. Well, you know what? Let's see here. Oh shit. Oh, no, my bad. I didn't get stopped out. You know what? This is why 38. Ah, yes, I did get stopped out. 38.80. So that's the thing, right? Pricing in CFDs differ from broker to broker, but like Giovanni, well, like Giovanni, did you take actually, I mean, a 3888, or did you look at the level before placing your stop loss? Well, in any case, congratulations. Hi from down under. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. I really don't trade the Aussie, but yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, I don't trade the Aussie actually, at all. But yes, we can have a look. Quick look on the 4-hour chart. Uh, I don't know. I mean, it's going. I mean, if you're not on a trade at the moment, I should advise against it because of FOMC days. So what I mean, what can happen? Right. Let me just delete this. Remove drawings. This is the DXY US dollar currency index. Let's go to the very high time frames to the weekly chart. So where can how high can the US dollar go? Right here. This is a massive, massive, massive key level in historic price action, this inflection point in the market, right? Around the 111.45 to 50. Now, this is a weekly chart. Let's go to the hourly chart. I mean, we are quite close, but because it's FOMC day, it's very possible that price is going to just break with this level, and that I really believe is going to give us an opportunity to trade another big bullish move in the US dollar. Right now, this area is super, super thick, super, super heavy with selling pressure, right? I mean, you can see it here just by looking at price action itself. Uh, Boom, getting dumped. And we might get that breakout today, but who knows? I am not looking at trading the data dump. Um, yeah, but yeah, I'm not looking at trading the data dump today, mates. 38.88. I might get an. I might give it another shot. I mean, it's just ridiculously good setup. And if I do decide to give it another shot here, it would be with half risk and most def. I'm actually going to give it another shot, and this is going to be my trade. All right, so hold on. Let's see here with here stop losses here. Okay, so I was part of that liquidity. Shunga. So I am going to give it another shot. Short. I'll just wait a second. Yeah, so basically this is what I'm looking at. But you know what? So all right, let me guide. I mean, let me talk through what I'm thinking. Um, yeah, I missed the tap of that zone, right? I missed it. Um, Getting in here in the middle of the move just changes a ton my risk to reward ratio. Now, there's two possibilities here. The second one is the one that I do not like, right? Sell stops below the new lows and stop losses above, the area of supply. This is just some super shitty um, risk to reward ratio. and the other one was a much much better risk to reward ratio. Now, because I missed the top of that supply zone, um, I could put some sell limits at the top. But you know what? Actually, I am not going to trade this setup anymore. I broke even today. Let's have a look if I broke even or not. I think I did. I think I did. All right. Yeah, I lost 0.3% today, which is fine, right? Which is fine. Yeah, the GBP Japanese yen short. I haven't been triggered on that one, mate. Let me show you. I have not been triggered. But you know what? It's looking very good. It's looking very good. This is exactly the same setup as Brent. I mean, it's looking good on the 50-minute chart. I mean, price is looking very, very, very heavy here at the 163.47 or so. I haven't been triggered. My entry is at this 163.18, right? And what I'm looking at is possible spikes, highs, all the Japanese yen. This is the Japanese yen basket. If Japanese yen continues to rally, well, I'm going to get triggered and very possibly hit my targets, which will get me out of the 0.3% hold that I'm in. But yeah, I'm still holding that pending order. Um, I'll give it. I'm going to give it a few hours. You know, and also, it's very possible that we are going to start looking at some very rangy price action in anticipation of that of the FOMC meeting, right? That's the other reason that why I decided against, you know, reshorting this market. It could be a very good trade actually, but yeah, I'm done. I'm done. So I made a big mistake here, right? I made a big mistake. And the reason that I made this big mistake is because I didn't, I mean, I prepared my trade. I know what I was doing, but I didn't annotate and I didn't work on my chart before the open, right? And because I was talking to you and sending the trade to my VAPs, etc., I just took a sloppy entry and a very sloppy stop loss positioning, being part of the liquidity that got taken out. Yeah, so everybody makes mistakes, in this game. And that was mine today. First one of the week. First one of the week. You Um, I can't tell you, Jerome, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. But hold on. But your trade must be in a very deep drawdown by the moment, by now, right? I don't know. Just have a look at price action. It's looking very good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, right? So I think I almost got triggered again here on those pound yen shorts. Uh, I would hold. I mean, if I were you, I would hold that, mate. That's I can say that. I think. So let me show you something about this pound yen that I'm looking at right now, and I'm digging. So this is the 1 minute chart. Just looking at the 5 minute chart. Um, what I'm digging about this, or the level that I position my stop loss at, is that it's exactly here where this liquidity is being created. Now, um, you know, like everything is, I mean, not everything in life. I was going to say something stupid, I'm sorry. But also, this is looking also very flaggy. So, am I going to take the long side just because it's looking flaggy? No, I have my plan. My plan is to short this market. If this liquidity gets taken out, I will be triggered in just at the level that it gets taken out, and targeting the lows of the move, right? Also, because if you notice here, it's a pretty cool thing that I'm looking at. If you notice here, uh, we have this massive key level in this market, right? This is the 5 minute chart, and I'm looking at, oh, it goes all the way here. It's pretty nice. These are very, 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 very important key pivotal level. So here we had an area of demand, trend supply, then chop around, etc. So we have, I mean, there's a ton of pressure here, selling pressure, more so after this big, 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 big dump, which was in fact that big move to the upside on the Japanese yen, right? No one knows what's going to happen in the future, right? No one fucking knows, but and that's why I almost never, take trades at market, open my trades on the market. I always look for those key levels that are going to validate my trade idea or invalidate my trade idea in this case if price continues to rally and breaks with the today's open, which was at the 163.55 or so. Yeah, so that's the pound yen. I'll keep you guys posted on the VIP side. But again, because it's FOMC day, I was just looking to, that S&P 500 trade was just the same thought process as those gold longs earlier today. I was just looking to trade at the open volatility, right? But and more so because it's very possible that we're going to get volume is going to drag down um, as as closer as we get to the FOMC data dump, right? So my idea was just to trade a possible flush on this market, at the open. But yeah, it didn't pan out, didn't play out. Sometimes trades don't play out. And the reason that I'm not going to take another short or another shot at this short is because of this. I mean, this range after the open, just have a look. It's super, super, super tight. Just a 0.38% range from the bottom of the move after the open to the highs of the move after the open. So uh, the more we get closer to that FOMC meeting, which is in 4 hours from now, the drier volume is going to get. So the choppier the market is going to be. So that's why I was just looking for a quick short trade here on the S&P 500, but it didn't play out, right? That's my thought process. Any more questions, guys? I've been live for 49 minutes. My throat is starting to hurt, but I dig my voice, so I'm gonna stick around for a little bit, right? Um, yeah, for all of you that are trading with my Forex funds and didn't get stopped out, well, more power to you. If I were you, I will hold on to that trade. Yeah, if I were you, I will hold on to that trade. In fact, if I had taken the trade correctly, I would still be in this trade, but I made a mistake. I made a mistake. The mistake was to put my stop losses above the opens high. I mean, the opens high, that's how you say it, I think. To put my stop losses above the spike high after the open instead of putting it above my supply zone, which is how you trade. So big mistake on my part. I'm sorry about that. Um, big mistake on my part. This journal or is going to be journal not going to happen again. It's important to journal your trades, right? And to acknowledge your mistakes. No one is perfect. Far from it. The idea, the trade idea, the trade setup was and is still very good. Very, very good. I would take it, like I told you, every single day, every single time in a vacuum, right? Over and over and over and over because I know that this setup prints money. And I'm going to explain to you the setup, right? Uh, we had a big move to the downside, right? Here we have a change of character in the market, and we keep seeing the market breaking with the lows, breaking the structure, breaking the structure, breaking the structure, rah rah rah. So, yeah, people or traders, weak traders, which in this case I was part of them, sadly. Um, Weak traders that you know. Are just eager in on to sell those rallies, right? Create those highs and those highs and those highs and those highs, right? This is all liquidity, right? When I say liquidity, is talking about the stop losses on these positions, right? More often than not, when you see this, when you see a break of the structure of the market, right? And you see, um, and you see that price is trying, in this case, right, a break to the downside, and you see that price is trying just to go lower, just to go lower, below the key level that the price just broke, right? More often than not, all of these highs are going to get taken out, uh, right? And price is going to hit the supply zone that created the breakout just to um, uh, just to just to reverse there and continue with a big move to the downside. So the porn sites are here, so it means that we're doing something good. It looks like it might start a downtrend on the 1 minute. Yeah, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at 61megacom.com. Those porn sites. YouTube has a real problem with pornography and sex solicitation. Let's have a look at the 1 minute chart. Yeah, I understand. I understand what you mean, and this area. It looks super heavy, right? But again, just super choppy, and you know, if we didn't get that flush at the open, uh, the probability of getting it, an hour and a half after the open is quite low because of the day, right? Because we are in an FOMC day, and on FOMC days, more often than not, volume just rise up as closer we get to the data dump. So, uh, my trade idea was to trade a possible flush, trading the open volatility. It didn't play out. But right now, even though price is tapping that supply zone, etc., which I already explained to you, I short position now wouldn't have any um, wouldn't have any edge, in my opinion. Nametsa in. Get off the stage. What do you mean by that, man? What do you mean by that? Oh, I got trigger short on the pound yen. I got trigger short on the pound yen. Yeah, and I am going to just monitor that trade. I'm just going to monitor that trade. I'm gonna give it an hour and a half or so, and if it continues to range, between the 163.50 and lows at the 163.18 or so, I'll close it because again, trade wouldn't have any edge, and the Japanese yen is surely going to move hard when the data comes out. Now, who is the one that was telling me that we might get a reversal here on the 1 minute chart? I agree with you. Um, Very cool to look at a lower high being printed, right? But again, I'm going to stop looking at this chart because it looks very, very good. But I'm not going to take that trade. Actually, I'm not going to take any more trades, right? I am still holding on to a small part of my gold longs. Let's see if in fact I am still holding on to them. Yes, I am. I didn't get stopped out yet. Mhm. And it's only the last 10% of my initial position, right? In this gold, in this gold long, or in this gold trade. I'm sorry. But I'm going to keep. I mean, I'll either get stopped out of break even, or um, or make money because I deleted my take profits levels when I took 90% off. You know, just I mean, I think it was a very quick trade. It was a 12-minute trade or so. In fact, it was about a 17-minute trade. So either I get stopped out of break even, right? Here. Either I get stopped out of break even. My entry was here, I told you. So right here. So either I get stopped out at break even, or I will see price just break with the 160, 1677, etc., etc., etc. So in any case, I'm happy with that trade. You know, I'm really, really mad at myself about that S&P 500 mistake that I made. But like I told you, no one's perfect. But the only thing I can do is just journal this trade and just don't make this dumb mistake again. I mean, it cost me my profits for the day, which sucks. But you know, I mean, shouldn't happen, but it happens, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, I made a mistake. It was a bad, bad entry on a good setup, for fuck's sakes. So if you don't have any questions, I'm gonna log off. Olympio is going to be live for the FOMC meeting. Yeah, join him. It's going to. I mean, it's going to be a great show. You're going to have a preview of the market before the data dump. We're going to look at the data dump together. Possibly, I don't know, looking for possible trades, even though it's going to get very volatile. And, slippage is going to be just super, super wide. If you don't have a good broker, just don't trade, FOMC, rate hikes, rate decisions, I'm sorry, non-farm payrolls, because you're never going to get the price that you want to get. And most likely you're going to get a big slippage. Yeah, that's what happened with my pound yen last week. I got a 55 pip slippage, which doubled my risk. I mean, that sucked. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It's such a liquid market too. But in any case, just um, hold on just a second. Puta. Yeah. So be careful out there. Slippage is real. Uh, Alex, that is a great question. That is a great question. Currently, we do not. currently we do not, but we are working on something that is going to blow everybody's mind. And when we launch it, we are going to definitely have VIP only streams every single day. Right. Yeah. For all of you trading the FTMO account or my Forex Funds account, in my opinion, my Forex Funds is much better. Um, be careful also, right? Don't. If you see volume drying up and and your trade is in a little bit of a drawdown, just don't hold that shit through the data dump. You're going to get burned, right? I know that if you're trading with FTMO, you can't do that. You can't do that because they don't allow um, trading during economic releases, but my Forex Funds does. And just don't hold that trade. Take the small loss if in fact your trade, and that's just a piece of advice, right? If in fact your trade is drawing down, just take the small loss. And don't get hit big on high volatility, right? Because it works both ways. You can also get a massive slippage